Hello, this is Rory the Love Chat, and today's topic is, does my ex miss me? Now, this is video number 243. If you have a question for me to consider featuring on the Love Chat, please write it in a comment below, and if you enjoy these videos, I'd be so very grateful if you'd subscribe and hit like. If you would like coaching on your particular situation, just visit my website, thelovechat.net/coaching, and use code TLC2020 for 15% off. Now then, I'm going to go straight for it. Does your ex miss you? Yes. Yes, they do. How do I know that? Because breakups aren't that simple, folks. They're just not that easy. If I spent months to years with somebody, then it's come to a point where, in some way or another, you've become part of their routine. Now, their routine has just been dramatically mixed up. Maybe you guys were dating for 2 years and you would hang out 3-4 times a week. Maybe you lived together. Basically, what I'm trying to get at here is that human beings are very reliant on routine and structure. We feel safe when we know what's happening next. We feel safe when I have this sort of set point in my life, right? I get up at the same time, I go to work, I do what I need to do, and then there's little bits of chaos sprinkled in. Make sense? Too much routine and we get bored. Too much chaos and we feel like we have no control. And all that additional chaos stresses us out. And what I would submit to you is, what is a breakup other than pure chaos? A pure shakeup of everything that we did every day. Now your ex can't see you or hang out with you. Now they can't call you. Well, they can, but you're not going to let them into your life like a friend, right? Exactly. So, do they miss you? Yes. Of course they do. And for the majority of you that have heard from your ex and got this sort of heart-to-heart conversation out of the way, you've found out that your ex missed you this whole time. Now look, I kind of fought with myself over what the impact of making a video like this would do. Because many of you would listen to it and many of you would go, so my ex misses me. Rory's telling me to have hope. Look, for anybody who knows me, I do not subscribe to the idea of hope. Why? Because hope is irrelevant. I can have all the hope in the world and my ex could never come back. I could have no hope at all. They're gone forever. And they could come back. Hope is not part of the equation at all. Then how can I sit here so confidently and tell you that your ex misses you? And what does that mean for the future? Well, they miss you simply because you've been part of their life for so long, like I was saying earlier. It's not that easy to let somebody go. And we subscribe to this idea that simply because they broke up with you must mean they're having an easy time. Not at all. But Rory, what if they cheated on me? Well, they still probably miss you, yeah. What if they treated me really mean and angry at the breakup? They still miss you. Guys, having something in your life for a long period of time and learning to rely on it and grow with it and then no longer having it because it was taken away from you or you were no longer compatible with it does not mean that thing does not miss you. But what it does mean is that thing, that person, that situation has chosen to grow in a different direction than you. It accepts the possibility that it's no longer going to have you in its life. That does not mean that it doesn't miss you. So that's what this video title and topic is about. So does your ex miss you? Yes, they do. Is this completely 100% easy, zero struggle? No, it's not. And it's foolish to think that just because your ex broke up with you, or just because your ex didn't reach out during COVID-19 or something like that, means that it's just roses and rainbows for them. That's not true. You know it's not true. At the end of the day, I want everybody to think about this. We are all human beings. Your experiences aren't so much different than your ex's experiences. So, as a human being who maybe, as you're listening to this video, has broken up with somebody before. And to be clear, I'm not talking about your current partner that you're here about. I'm talking about ever. Have you ever broken up with somebody before? Now think about if you've ever missed that person. Now, a lot of you are inevitably going to say, yeah, maybe I missed them a little bit, but I didn't go back because I didn't want to. Well, fine, but we're not talking about that right now. We're talking about, did you miss them? And your answer was yes. It's normal to miss somebody. It's normal to think about somebody. It's normal to wonder, is their life better without me? Look, there's going to be a lot of questions that you have regarding your breakup that nobody can answer. No matter what coach you go to, no matter if you go to a counselor, no matter if you go to a psychic medium, no matter what sign you are, no matter what tarot cards you read, sometimes there's just no way to know. And so trying to figure it out is futile, because what it's going to do is lead you in directions that simply aren't helpful for you. Now, my pitch on this channel is always the same, right? Love yourself. Work on yourself. What's so wrong with exercise? What's so wrong with mental health? Because it helps return you to the person that you were when your ex first met you. And not only that, you were perfectly happy before your ex met you. In fact, you were portraying this person, not portraying, you were being this person that attracted them. You were your original self. So what I'm asking for you to do is return to your original self, but even better, you 2.0. I talk to thousands of people a year, and you would be surprised how often there's this sentiment of, yeah, no contact and work on yourself. Yeah, I get it. So what else can I do to get my ex back? And what people aren't seeing is that mentality is the whole problem. That's the whole issue, is that you value them to the point where you would rather think of tactics and manipulation rather than doing what worked in the first place. When you first met your ex, you didn't really care about them. They were just some person. You just treated them like a person. Maybe you did a little flirting, maybe something like that, but ultimately if they shot you down, you'd shrug and walk away. It wouldn't have been a big deal. The problem is that now you're treating it like it's this massive deal. And some of you understand that in order to win somebody back, you must first let them go. But if you hold on for dear life and you exhaust every single option and you contact them in every different way and you try every coach's advice, well, then they're going to look at you and go, well, gee, that's not very attractive, huh? Like treating me like I'm a goddess or a god, is that making me respect you anymore? And I think that's the element that people always forget. Respect from your ex and self-respect from you. Now, many of you say, well, I love myself and I respect myself. And some of you are right, yeah. But for others, do your actions agree? That's all I had for today. If you found my video helpful, I'd be very grateful if you subscribe and hit like. Please leave a comment below and tell me what topics you want me to cover in the future. Additionally, if you'd like extra videos every week, private live streams with me, and free giveaways of my best-selling book on Amazon, just visit my Patreon. Patreon.com/thelovechat. Oh, before I forget, we're going to be doing a live stream tomorrow, and that will be at noon on the East Coast of the United States. That's New York time, 12 p.m. Until next time.